Ridiculousness.
Hey, that's me.
It is a great show. I love that show. Yo, what's up? No one heard what I said. They don't know what I was talking about. It could have been Barney. No?
I love you. You love me.
No, I'm not a fan of that show at all.
You don't like that show?
No, it's horrible.
Did you like? Were you
It's
scared of
creepy.
it? Or?
No, it was dumb.
I loved Barney when I was a kid, but it is creepy.
I can hear you.
Yeah, turn it down.
Turn it down, bro. Come on.
Sorry.
Act like you've been here before. Hey, in case we haven't met yet,
I'm really sorry.
I'm Justin.
I'm Erica.
Lolo the pro.
Now, one of our signs is accurate. The other two, not so much. Erica, how about you and Logan go ahead and change your signs from intern to staff?
Woo, woo, woo.
That's right. Erica and Logan, starting today, are no longer the interns. Now they commonly refer to themselves as my ducklings. I don't know why they said that the other day. They said duckling.
Okay.
Cassidy, I'd agree. Yay is definitely in order. So that's a thing. So at some point, if you see Erica or if you see Logan, go ahead and just congratulate them for taking a step towards adulthood.
Yeah.
Or not. Isabel, she said, what's up? Okay, cool.
Well, chickens. This time it is chickens.
Yes.
This morning I could have sworn one was a chicken.
Someone posted a little emoji. It looked like not a chicken. But Erica was like, it's a chicken. And I felt bad saying it wasn't, but it was so far from a chicken.
Isabel, thank you for commenting chickens.
Anyway,
it really made my
That being said.
So are those like chickens or like ducklings?
These are my two little ducklings.
ducklings.
You're my little ducklings.
So I guess
Anyway,
it's not chickens,
so you know what? We're gonna play a game.
Oh.
Okay. And you two being my little ducklings, you're gonna be the ones that actually play the game.
Is this gonna stick?
I don't know, man. It could get messy. It could not. Can you go ahead and
Yeah.
beat that? All right. So we're gonna play a game called Beat That. Sponsor me, because why not? I think I got it at Target. So Target, you can sponsor me as well. No, they won't. It's sad. It's sad. Anyway, so in here, I've got a whole bunch of options of games. And, in here, I have all of the necessary items to play said games. So we're going to see what you two are going to be competing in.
They shall now and forever be referred to as ducklings. Yes.
Outstanding. I love it. Cassidy, it's a great
What are
call.
what do we call the ducklings below the ducklings? Like
Baby ducklings.
Baby duck do 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 do. Baby
But the
duck do
baby
do
duck-
do 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 do. Baby duck do 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 do
That's
do.
not
They're called
the song.
ducklings. Anyway, so the game we're gonna play is this one right here, and let's see what it is.
oh gosh.
Okay, place a dice on the table. This game's garbage. I'm not playing this game.
Is this the game that I beat Logan at?
No, I don't think we play this game. No, Logan.
You
put it
have to
back.
go like you
No, you can't. You know why? Because you're a duckling.
Ducklings.
Oh, this one's
don't have
up.
fingers.
This one. Let's go with this one. Maybe this one.
Oh gosh.
No, we've
Oh,
tried this
no,
one.
no,
This
that
one.
was bad.
This one is ridiculous as well.
What are we gonna do?
Let's go with.
Cassidy, why do you know everything? Do you just sit and Google everything we ask ourselves because we don't have the capacity to Google it ourselves?
Can't play this one. Let's
Have you ever got
try.
that ballot?
Oh, okay. Here we go. This will be an interesting one. All right. So here's the way it works. One of you, Erica, will begin by asking a question.
Oh no.
Logan, your job is to answer said question with a question.
Oh,
Erica, you respond to said question with a question. And it keeps going back and forth until one of you does not respond with a question, or it takes more than 3 seconds for you to respond. Beat that. Erica, you go.
What day is today?
What day is it today?
Why do you not know what day it is?
Why do you care?
Why do you not care?
Why should I?
Why shouldn't you?
Wait, what day even is today?
Oh, he got that in.
Isn't that what I asked you?
No, I just asked you.
You answered.
Ah!
Hey! If you're keeping track at home, Erica has officially beaten Logan in every challenge, or they tied. Now,
As in equally bad.
here's what Logan will say to that. His typical response is, "I almost won," which we've already established. That's what losers say.
Or when we weren't recording.
That's
I think
also
you beat
what
me one
losers
time
say.
when we weren't recording.
Yeah. So,
Doesn't count.
well done, son. Who says that?
Well done, son.
Just
It
impressive.
rhymed. It was great.
My good faithful son.
We've been around each other too much today. We're dressing alike now. We're all wearing black shirts.
Oh, I wonder.
It's a thing.
It was the dress code. Don't buy it.
It's not true. I didn't tell them what to wear.
Hold
They
on.
just
If y'all truly believe that it doesn't become the natural dress code, please comment because it just
bring it back. Come back, Logan. Logan, you got people, man.
I got my
Okay,
pants. I got
hang
my
on.
pants.
Okay. Here's what I need to know. Aiden Vandergrift, do you think we should give Logan one more chance at another game? Comment below.
Yes.
I think he commented there, but I don't see it here.
It's not on my phone either.
Come on! There is a dress code. Not
Yes,
true, and
please.
yes, please.
Thank you,
Solid.
Cassidy.
All right, Cassidy, you are not correct. Aiden, we got this. All right,
This is for all the marbles. This is it.
So-
Winner takes all.
we're gonna play a game called Beat That. Sponsor me. I think I got it at Target. So Target, you can
Are we
sponsor
doing
me
this
as well.
again?
Yeah, why not?
Just
Wait, the
redo
same
everything
question?
we just said.
Oh,
Okay, good.
new game. Oh, Coy is Team Logo the Pro because he is
Coy,
all about the underdog.
I'm hurt.
I love
Coy.
it. I love it. Love
Where
it.
are
Okay.
the Erica fans? That's
Yeah.
not a thing.
Where they at?
They
Nowhere.
don't
You know
exist.
why? Because she already wins. Just saying. Okay.
Hey,
Did you
everyone
think I would have fans? Bandwagon?
No, this one requires math, and I don't like that. So we're not
Me
doing that.
I can do that. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Okay. Hey, man.
Oh.
Seeping is not a requirement. So, yeah, that's all I can say. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. New game. You get a ping pong ball.
Oh no.
You get a ping pong ball. You get 4 cups.
Oh, I'm gonna
You
burn
get-
my coffee
4 cups.
and not burn myself.
What's gonna happen? We got comments coming in like crazy.
Ah,
Go
yes.
Erica, girl power, team
Oh, my
Erica.
people!
Wow, they came out the woodwork. Here's how the game works.
Amazing,
You
my
need
girl.
to go ahead and set those 4 cups up side by side by side. But hold on, as my son will often say, idea. What you're gonna do? You're gonna set your cups up like this. Okay,
And stand on this side.
and stand on this side, and you have to bounce your ball into the cup. Okay,
That's it?
Once you bounce it in this
I need to
cup,
bounce.
then you can remove the cup and move on until you have to bounce far away.
Come here, boys.
All right.
I need
So
some
real quick,
support.
we got a few of you watching here. I want to know, who do you think is going to win?
Aiden.
She has nothing on you, Logan.
Stop.
Aiden is all about Logan because he knows that Logan
knows.
needs motivation. He understands that without a little bit of help from those behind him, Erica will decimate him.
That's probably not true.
It makes for a good story.
I beat
So-
him in this
so-
game
Hey,
once.
hold up. Look
So
at
do I get a head start? Is that how
No.
Absolutely not.
Hey, look at, we're like descending order. That's pretty great.
I'm sure.
Anyway,
Okay. I'm sorry.
that being said, on your mark,
Wait, so I got to bounce it, right?
you have to bounce it
Yes.
in.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Why?
Doesn't even listen to directions. Come on.
Okay, hold on. Spacing is not good. I don't want anyone to complain about, "Hey, the cups
Whoa.
were too close."
That's
So
how we're supposed
I'm just saying, he had a closer one. On your
to.
mark,
Oh, yeah.
get set, go for it.
Let's go.
Logan's in the lead.
Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait. What's
Doesn't count. Take it back.
We don't miss.
You've missed one.
No.
Oh, gotta run around. Go.
This isn't fair.
Guys, I should not be showboating. I should
Chairs
just-
in my way. No. Logan, will you grab that?
Oh, sorry, I can't reach it. It's just
Liar.
too far.
This is entertaining.
Here we go. Oh,
My chair's in the way. I'm moving it.
wait, hit it bounce twice?
I mean, not one bounce.
I keep going
Gosh,
to
the
the wrong
ball is
cup.
hard.
Erica's struggling. Doesn't
I keep
count.
going to the wrong cup.
Wait, she only has 2 steps.
Yeah, you're in the lead, but
Because I can't get the closer cup.
Oh,
I keep hitting the middle one.
okay. If I blow this lead.
Logan, you've blown bigger leads.
No.
Oh,
No. Here's in the way.
Logan! Okay.
Aiden, that was for you.
All right. So here's the thing. I feel like we need to do one more.
Oh.
What do you think?
Okay.
If anyone can give me a good argument as to why we should not do another game, speak now or forever hold your peace. Coy says yes, Lolo. I think what that means is yes, we should do another game. So we're doing another game.
They were cheering Logan on, not doing
It's okay.
that.
It's all right.
Okay.
Sorry. We're gonna find out who the true champion is.
Well,
This is the first thing he's beaten me at. Very first thing.
Okay. You know what?
Oh, no.
I can't do this one because we tried it earlier and we were all really bad.
Oh, I
It
can
was
do that.
horrible.
No, we can't. It was bad.
Thanks, Bailey.
Oh, that was the same way we just played. Darn it. Okay.
Okay, Cassidy.
What the heck? Some of these games are in here multiple times. This is not okay.
The girl gang is coming
Okay,
into
great.
support.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here's the new game. This is the final game. It's the final countdown. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
None of us should sing.
Nope.
It's really bad.
All right, so you have 1 cup. You have 2 cups. You have 1 cup.
Oh.
You have to. Oh, no. Get a light.
I'm
I
doing
didn't.
the same
Sorry,
thing.
Turner. Get the light. You have to do the same thing. But you notice how his is like that and yours is not? Yeah, that's a problem. You're going to bounce the ball onto 1 cup. It then bounces on the second cup, and then it goes in the cup. I've seen it done. I have seen it done.
That's just luck.
Okay. Isabel says, it's okay, Erica. Don't let him shake you.
I know the girl gang came after me, like
Okay.
after that, to like
So-
lift me back up. I feel supported.
So-
Thanks, girl.
Here we go. On your mark.
Wait, okay.
One
Bounce
shot.
it here, here, and in.
Oh, wait, so it doesn't have to bounce here first?
Nope, just there.
Okay. I got
Okay,
it.
ready?
1 shot. That's all I need.
Okay.
Go! Erica!
Nice. I just severely shattered my face when I put my arm up, but that's cool. All right, dope. It was a fluke. It's official.
So basically, what we just discovered was Logan really needs Aiden cheering him on.
Yeah, Aiden, you didn't say anything for him, and then he.
Oh, Coy says, Logan, you may not be number 1 in the games, but you're number 1 in my heart. Team Lolo. Wow.
Why don't I have a hashtag?
Because hashtags are for those that you don't.
My boy out there. Coy.
It's
Aiden.
okay. It's all right.
It's cool.
I
You
dig it.
gave me a hashtag this
All right.
morning, but it wasn't very cool.
Do you remember what it was?
It was like accidental ninja. But
Yeah. Okay. So I'll tell you a quick story in case you didn't see this. Earlier today, there was a fly doing his thing. Anyway, and so Erica, she was like talking with her hands, like just gesturing.
No, I
and
went to
the
swat
fly
it.
hit her in the hand,
got
and she
lucky
is
just like
now
the game, just like
the
No.
accidental ninja.
I'm
So
not,
from here on out,
I went to swat it. It's on
Hashtag
purpose.
accidental ninja.
Not accident.
We're going to play another game, but here's the thing. This game is for you watching, and it takes place sometime between now and next Sunday. Here's how it goes. We're going to post something on Instagram, and the question is going to be, how long did this stick? And we're going to I can't speak English, too much coffee. We're going to give you an example. So, Erica, Logan, I should have looked for the answer to this, but I still don't know the answer.
I'll look it up.
No, don't look. We don't want to look just yet.
Well, I'm going to keep the same guesses I had this morning.
Do you have your phone with you? We actually have a backstage producer. Don't worry, he's got a mask on
Yes, he does.
because we are following guidelines, and we're 6 feet apart, give or take. So we're good. So there's that. Anyway, here's what's gonna work. I'm gonna ask this question, and I want these 2 individuals to give us their best guess. And our backstage producer, he will find the actual answer. Hopefully, and he'll probably find what I found earlier, which was not conclusive evidence. Anyway, so here we're gonna go. How long did Titanic stick at the number 1 movie in the box office?
I'm sticking with my guess from this morning because we still don't know the answer, and I said 37 weeks.
37 weeks.
accurate. Like
She like
37. Like not
37, because if it's 30, I'm too high, but if it's 40, I'm like almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm gonna change my answer from this morning.
This morning you said 10 days.
I thought you said 3 days.
I said like
You
I
said
don't even
10
remember what I
days.
said. But what I'm saying
You said we're
now
doing weeks.
Bring it.
is 36.
Why are you
Okay.
gonna do this?
Wow. So basically, if
So basically, I got everything under it.
no, you don't, because this is the Price is Right. So if you go over, you're out. So
We're
really,
both out.
you have like you gave yourself like one option. It's either
it has
that
to be 36
or it's done. Like game over. Can someone try to find the answer for me?
36 of us.
I'll tell you what. If you can find it before my backstage producer does, then I will give
15
you
weeks. Cassidy, are you serious?
Seriously?
Like for real? Like that's the answer?
Is that real?
Did you look it up this
Or are
morning?
you guessing? Hold on. We got more stuff coming in.
There's more answers.
More answers. I was gonna give away a prize, but you just gave me the answer way too soon. Gotta let me.
Cassidy already won a prize.
That's a good point. She did. So there's that. Great. No prize for that one. Sorry. So that's what we're gonna do.
15 weeks.
Now-
Yes, it's true.
I will do this right now. The two genres of this week's game, one is movie and one is music. Okay? If you can guess what I'm thinking, I haven't changed it. I won't change it. If you guess one of them or the other right now, I will give you a Cedarcrest hat, sweatshirt, and t-shirt. And you know what? I'll even throw in a mask.
Oh,
I'm up in
stylish.
things.
we
You
will.
got yours right there. I don't even know what mine went.
That's not good.
It's somewhere.
Oh, it's in
Style.
my eyes.
Oh, mine's over there. We're good. So if you can guess what song or what movie, I'll give you the whole package. I'm waiting. Someone take a guess. Come on. Like, what have you got to lose? Anybody? There's like 13 of you out there. Come on. Take a guess. Titanic is the answer to the last question. Therefore, Najmir,
Nice.
it is not right.
Nice.
Lion King. No, I'll give you a hint. This is a movie my son has never
Probably
seen.
Kanye West. Nice. Ethan.
Final Countdown, Egypt. Mighty Ducks, Sheriff.
Gareth, come on.
Good guess, but
It's
no.
not the one.
Mighty
but
Duck
I
League.
We got a
like
few
it.
more. Come on. Give me some guesses. Give me something. Secret Life of Pets. I'm telling you.
Interesting.
Hold
Something
on.
Drax hasn't seen or wouldn't have seen. I feel like, has Drax seen Secret Life of Pets?
He has. He has.
Nah, it's out. Tombstone? Nah, that's not right either. It's a good guess.
No, I do like that.
I like
Um,
these
Wait, what's
guesses.
it? Oh, I
But
remember.
I like how nobody is like going for the song. Like other than
Aiden
Aiden,
did.
God is great song by the way, loving it.
Ooh.
But it's not
ever
it.
a number one?
I don't know. No, I don't know. Maybe.
Or were these like stuck at number one?
Passion of the Christ. No, this is a song that at some point was stuck at number one for a period of time. These are all great suggestions. However, they're all wrong. Like
It doesn't mean that.
so wrong. Like so far away from what it actually is that if we were playing that hot and cold game, you'd be like in Antarctica. So there's that. Sorry.
Yeah, they're not close.
Yeah. So yeah, you can keep guessing all you want, and if you
Old
get
Town
it,
Road.
we're in. Old Town Road. No.
Old Town Road did stick
No.
for a hot minute.
It did.
though.
It was up there for a while. But okay. You know what? I will say this. It is just as annoying as that song.
Probably more.
Think it's
I
more
can
on?
I can get into Old Town
I like
Road.
the song though, because you find yourself singing, and you're like, why am I singing?
Yeah, you do.
Right. But I do the same thing for Baby Shark. No, it is not Baby Shark. All right.
That's been a theme today.
It's getting brought up all the time. So no, it's not that. My son has heard the song. My son has not seen the movie.
There's
which is-
3 guesses for Baby Shark.
So Baby Shark.
They're like,
Hayden is
y'all
that
are
baby.
having way too much fun. Okay. No. I will give you some time later on to go at it again, but we're gonna jump to another question that I have, and that's what are you listening to? So Erica, here's what I want you to do. Like how I did that? I went,
That was
Erica,
Yes.
I think
sneaky. Erica, what is a song that you have been listening to on repeat as of late?
I have to. Am I finding it?
No, you just tell it to us.
Oh, it's "Dearly Loved" by Shaylee Simone. I don't know what her last name is. I think it's Simon or Simone.
We're gonna roll with that. We're gonna go with
No
the
one knows.
English translation of Simon.
But
I like it. So go ahead, drop that in the comments. If you want to listen to that and you want to hear what Erica has been listening to, go ahead, give that song a listen. Why have you continued to keep that on replay?
ooh.
We're
I
going
don't
deep.
know if that's how you spell her last name, but I'm gonna put it in there.
It works.
Y'all can find it. It's a good song. It's a good reminder of just who we are, especially if you're a lady out there. It's more for the girls.
Yeah, I'll be honest. If I were to see that last name, I would not say Simon. Simone looks a lot better.
Maybe it is Simone.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Okay, Logan, what have you been listening to lately?
I've been listening a lot to this one song.
Okay.
It's called Authority.
Okay. By who?
Elevation Worship.
Come on.
Okay, go ahead. Drop it in the comments. If you
Got
want
it.
to listen to what Logan has been listening to, he had it like queued up, ready
Yeah,
to
he was
go.
ready to
Logan, why have you been digging that song? Why is that on repeat?
Yeah, I mean, it's really been speaking to me over the past week, I would say. Like, one of the main lines is just like one word, because I believe, that's all Jesus has to say to change, like, what we're going through, what's happening.
Okay.
One word. No, I won't sing it.
You just did.
There's a reason why you don't sing songs. So mine is Egypt by Corey Asbury. How do I spell his last name again? I always get it wrong.
ASBURY.
Slow down. ASB.
URY. We did the same thing this morning.
Don't.
Slow down. Cassidy Martin actually guessed that earlier.
Okay. Well, you should know by now then to slow down.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I do it to everybody. I'm sorry.
I am not a fast speller. Anyway, I've been digging that for a couple of reasons, but I think the number one reason is that whenever it comes on in our house, Jackson goes nuts. He calls it the Hallelujah song. It has replaced Graves to Gardens. Graves to Gardens was the jump song in our house, and now you have the Hallelujah song. So Jackson, if you're watching right now, tell mommy to put on the Hallelujah song, and you can dance your little heart out.
And Cherith, you should send us a video.
And Cherith, if that happens, sorry, my bad. Forgive me. Whoops. So you know what? In the comments, go ahead and drop some of your favorite songs. Some of the songs that you have on repeat right now. Some songs that you just cannot get enough of. Go ahead, drop those in the comments. We want to learn from you as much as you potentially are learning from us. So give us what you got, and we'll check them out. And who knows? Maybe next time we have this conversation, your suggested song will end up on our list. So yeah. What I want to jump to now is a thing I like to call, what are we talking about?
Oh, nice.
And this morning I made the joke we're talking about is Logan's glasses. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Instead, we're talking about Logan's lack of facial hair.
Is that what we're talking about now?
Yeah, why not?
We're going to go there.
Let's do it. Let's go there. Logan, how do you feel about your lack of facial hair? I can't speak English today. I'm struggling.
I'm just chilling, trusting the process, right? As always, just knowing that it's time will come. And soon.
Did y'all see my tag this morning? I put an Instagram story and I said I had the best beard here, and I still stand by it.
I think my wife would agree with you, but that's okay.
Confirmed.
Cherith, drop in the comments. Who do you think has the best beard right now? Come on, Cherith.
Come on.
What you got? I'm not even sure if you're watching right now, but if you are, show me some love. Maybe.
Oh.
Well, Cherith.
It's not Justin.
Which means
and it's not Logan.
It's Logan.
Oh, it's
Cherith.
I think
Here's all I want you to know.
producer.
Here's all I want you to know. I love you, babe. You're my favorite.
Cassidy said rip.
Rip.
Yeah. If RIP stands for remember it's possible.
What?
For the beard
Yeah.
to grow. For mine. Yeah.
It's great. So that's actually not what we're talking about. That's not
Thank
what we
goodness.
want to talk about, because that was a short-lived conversation that kind of bit me in the backside. What we are talking about is not the fly either.
I just wanted it again. I'm a ninja.
Accidental Ninja.
No.
We should make t-shirts that say Accidental Ninja. That'd be amazing.
What?
It's so good. You could have like a guy on it, like dressed like in a tie, like, like falling down, but like he's doing a judo kick. Like that'd be amazing. Anyway, what we are talking about is the idea of being stuck. You know, 4 months ago, I think Van mentioned this morning, it was like 128 days since the last time we met in church. 126. Okay, 126. I got my fact checker over here. This is phenomenal.
All I'm here.
No fake news on this show. We got real 126. And since then, so much has happened. Like since we went into quarantine, like masks have become like a staple. People use them. I kid you not, I saw there's a dude in the Middle East who rocks a $40,000 mask.
For what?
I don't know, because it's not keeping COVID away. But like people are using masks as like, this is my new like accessory. Woo-hoo. No, it's saving the world. You have people who haven't seen friends in months. You've been distant from church, from school, from sports, just stuck away. What?
Still just 40,000.
Yeah. It's like solid gold with like gold strands. It was stupid expensive. That's a lot of McDoubles. Anyway,
40,000 McDonald's.
Actually, it is minus tax. Here's the thing, though. Like we've all experienced this idea of feeling stuck, and then all of a sudden, restrictions begin to get lifted, and next thing you know, we start hearing everyone talking about the pivot. It's like, oh, I'm going to pivot. Oh, I'm going to pivot, and here we are pivoting, and yet we're still feeling stuck. So Logan, my question to you is this: when was it time that you felt stuck?
Yeah, I think I have a few examples, but I think like one of the obvious is like just this season.
Okay.
This like quarantine, man. Like just, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but even getting out of bed is like hard, you know? And I just feel like spiritually there's just been something off, you know?
Sure.
A little bit. And I don't know if anyone can relate to that. But it's just felt like stuck in this place and like not really seeing like a light or like a way to get out, you know?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna go a little bit more light out the gate. And I was thinking about the other day.
Not that heavy.
Let me hear yours. Come on, bring yours.
Well, I mean.
Well, hold on. If it's what you think you're gonna say, like they weigh more than you, so it's kind of heavy, just in a different dad joke. Anyway, keep going.
It wasn't.
My bad.
Funny.
My bad.
So I am the youngest of 3 siblings. I have 2 older brothers. Therefore, I was bullied and beat up a lot growing up naturally. That's what a younger sibling is for. And when I was...
It's debatable, but we'll let it slide.
It's pretty much. That's what happens, at least. You know what they're for.
Wow.
That's how it goes. You're a younger sibling, you know.
I'm the middle. So I guess I'm younger, but like...
Yeah, you outgrew it. You outgrew it. It's good stuff. Anyway.
But once we were home alone, my brothers picked me up. They took all the cushions off the couch. They threw me on the couch. They re-put all the cushions down and sat on it. And I was very much stuck. See,
like the heavy thing. Like, come on.
It wasn't a good joke. Don't
it was
let it.
Fantastic.
No.
Score my joke. 1 out of 10. 10 being it was the best joke you've ever heard. 1 being Justin, don't quit your day job. Give me something. I want to see a score here. Ouch, Erica. Well,
Cassie. It's pretty low.
Cassie.
It was low down.
Logan, remember. I didn't even understand it. Ouch. Okay.
Nice, I did.
Okay. Courtney, I got a 1. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to get a better score with this next story. See, when I think of being stuck, I think of what happened last week. So we were hanging out at home, and sometimes
I'm gonna rate her joke a 10.
that's good.
Cassie, that was a 10.
That's good. That's good. So last week we were hanging out at home, and what we do is we close all the upstairs doors that we don't want Jackson to walk into the room for. So there's only 2 open. There's his bedroom, and then there's his playroom. And so Jackson and I, we have this game where it's called Chase Daddy. And he just chases me. And then I tickle him. That's it. Just run around. Just, it's great. And then inevitably Jackson's like, come chase me. So I said, okay, buddy. And he runs away. And he runs upstairs. And I don't know where he's at. But I know he's safe because there's only 2 options. Bedroom, playroom. So I go upstairs and I don't see him. So I'm like, it's a little weird. Maybe he's hiding behind the chair in his room. Okay. And I go to the couch and I sit down on it. And as I sit down on it, I say, where's Jackson? And he was under the couch. So all of a sudden I hear this, Daddy, I'm stuck. No, he wasn't really stuck. Like, he crawled out army style and he was like, let's play, chase me again. But that was my most recent stuck experience. No, there's no cushions. There's squishies. It's like IKEA couch. So it's like frame, cushion, not super cozy.
You're sitting on a piece of wood.
Yeah, basically. So there's that, right? But going back the direction of what Logan was saying, which was probably more helpful than
either of our
stories. Like whether you're a freshman or a senior, whether you're living in North Paulding schools or Alatoona or Harrison, it doesn't matter what you go to, like, you have felt stuck. And then the pivot comes, and now it's like, now what do I do? Now what?
Yeah.
And what we did the last 5 weeks is we looked at the life of Joseph. And when we kind of saw how he engaged God in the midst of everything. And there's this one part in his story where he's tossed into a pit, and like, he is legitimately stuck. It's found in Genesis 37. And Logan, I want to ask you to go ahead and to start pulling up verse 18, 19, and 20. But just to backtrack real quick, here he is. He wakes up. He has this dream. He's already like Dad's favorite. He's rocking this really, really cool Technicolor dream coat. All my drama friends out there, I got you. And he says to his brothers and eventually his mom and dad, yo, I'm going to be in charge of you. Not a great way to like say, oh, by the way, pass the cornflakes. Like, you just don't do that. His brothers, they just like hate him. They're like, we want to get rid of you. We want you out of our lives. And so here they are. They're out in the field, and this happens.
Starting at verse 18, it says this: they saw him from afar, and before he came near to them, they conspired against him to kill him. They said to one another, here comes this dreamer. Come now, let us kill him and throw him into one of the pits.
So like, here he is. And the thing that I think is so interesting about this is he's not just physically stuck in a pit. Like, he's been labeled.
Yeah.
And that the label of his dream, the dreamer, is sticking with him. So maybe you right now are sitting back and someone's placed a label on you. Maybe mom and dad, in a fit of frustration, said something and it just stuck. Maybe there's a teacher or a coach, a classmate, a sibling, maybe some random stranger, right? Just calls out something and it just feels like it sticks. That's not how God sees you. Like, God's not sitting back going, ooh, I haven't thought of that one. Good idea. Let's roll with that. Like, that's not how he works. He from the beginning has said, you're my beloved child. So we can have hope that the things that others say about us don't have to stick, because, well, God is the one that made us. God is the only one who can give us that label. And he's given us a really good one. But then he's in the pit. right? And like, Logan, think about this for a minute. If I toss you in the pit, you're probably like right out the gate going, he'll come back. You know?
Yeah.
Like what would you, if I were like, hey man, let's go for a walk in the pit, like what would be your first thought after, ouch, that hurt?
I'll be like, this is just,
It's a joke.
It's a joke.
It's temporary, right?
It's a joke.
They'll throw down the ladder. They'll come back.
Like an hour later, he's coming.
Right?
He's grabbing.
And that's what we do, right? The minute we get stuck, we step back and we start like creating this narrative in our head. Oh, it'll pass.
Yeah.
4 months later, we're still sitting back saying, okay, maybe it's not passing. Maybe masks now are a fashion statement. Like, what do I do? And so here Joseph is in the pit, knowing that they're not coming back. Like, it could be game over. And I think that the number one thing that we can remember when we're sitting in this pivot is to simply remember that God does his best work in the dark.
Yeah.
Where have you seen God in your life work when it seems dark?
The biggest example I can think of is from when I was in middle and high school, mainly high school age, but I was dealing with a lot of anxiety at the time. And I was just continuously surrounded by new people or old people that I hadn't talked to in a while. Just people kept coming up, asking me how I was, checking in on me. And the Lord was truly just surrounding me with exactly who I needed to be surrounded with at the time. And he was allowing me to grow through the season because I did have a support system around me through the church and people at school. So I definitely felt it in the darkness.
So good. So good. If you're sitting right now and you feel like darkness is all around you, that's one of the reasons why we do community. And that's why we do life groups, is because we want you to experience life and life to the full. And Jesus talks about that. And he says there's an enemy that comes to steal, kill, and destroy, but he comes to give life and life to the full. And that's through relationship with others and relationship with him. So our life groups are a space for us to do life with other people and to be able to say, hey, I'm struggling with that. Yeah. And to have a bunch of other people around you who like the things that you like and maybe like things you don't, to say, whoa, time out. Let's talk about this. Where have you experienced God working in the darkness? Yeah,
I kind of touched on it a little bit earlier, but like, if we're being honest, like quarantine's been pretty dark, like just in my room, just dark because I like to sleep. But like I said, it's hard to get out of bed even sometimes in the morning. I don't know if you feel that pain, but like I just seen like a community like kind of rally around me, like people that I like love, like just being there for me. And in a way, it's been like God like shining light on the darkness, like shining light on the situation, because I always hear that all the time, like, like God is the light in the darkness. But like, I think this season, like I truly realized that, that, and like literally there's a verse in the Bible, like in somewhere in 1 Corinthians, I was reading the other day, it's like, God is light in the darkness.
So good.
And like he sees what you're going through, like he sees what you're facing, and like he doesn't, like he loves you through it, and he does his best work in the darkness, like you said. That really just hit me. You said I like that.
Like a month or two ago, Jackson woke up screaming. My son's 2 years old, and I walk into his room, and the room is pitch black, right? And for whatever reason, his nightlight had turned out, and I could hear him crying out. And he says, "Daddy, I'm scared. Daddy, I'm scared." And so I walked in, I turned the nightlight on, and it was better. See, God does his best work sometimes in the darkness. And when we look at the very beginning, like Genesis page 1, like the very first paragraph, it says that God created everything out of nothing. Like there was nothing, total darkness. And then God creates, and all of a sudden, here we are. Yeah. And the conclusion of that is his masterpiece, you and me. And so when we think about the dark pit that we might feel like we're in, like God's not away from that. God's there.
Yeah.
God's in the pit with us. He's just waiting for us to embrace him in relationship. The second thing that I would say when we're sitting in this pivot season and we're like, okay, now what? Is to wait well. You know, when COVID hit, everybody was like, oh, it'll be gone next week. Oh, it'll be gone by May. Oh, it'll be gone by 4th of July. And we're still experiencing it. And so I think I'm going to rattle off a couple of thoughts because we went a little longer than I thought we would. And so I'll rattle a few things off here real quick, and then we can maybe press into one or two. And then the first one is simply this. To wait well is to know that it's okay not to be okay. On the flip side of that, it's not okay to stay that way. Like when you realize that things are not okay, you can call it out. It's not like an embarrassment to go, no, it's okay to acknowledge I'm struggling. It's okay to acknowledge like I'm stressed, I'm anxious. It's okay to acknowledge I'm lonely. It's okay to acknowledge that I'm not living in a space that I thought I'd be living in, but it's not okay to stay there.
Yeah.
And so that requires us to do the next step, which is to simply take small steps. Because here's the thing, small steps lead to big wins. So I'm gonna be super. Write that down. Put that out there. And then we got it's okay to not be okay. Logan's got that one, and Erica's got small steps lead to big wins. Because here's the thing, we all struggle with this. Back in January, I said I was going to read the whole Bible in a year, and then I started looking at my Bible app, and here's the thing. Well, first of all, this year I have a whopping 7 weeks where I look at my Bible every day. There's definitely been more than 7 weeks this year, and my current streak is 1 day. So that's a thing. And what?
I said I have 8 weeks with a 1 day streak.
Yes. And I'm currently 73 days behind. Now I could sit back and say, well, not going to happen. Or I could say, you know what? I'm going to read 73 days, 2 readings. I'll catch up. Mm-hmm. Take one small step, and that will lead to big wins. And for me, the big win is I will have read my Bible like cover to cover in a year. Yeah. I've reached my goal. Like I'm pumped about this, but I'm not going to just sit down and read all of it. Like that's just not going to work. Instead, I'm gonna have to just take small steps. And then the last two is this: search for the silver lining. Like there's always something we can pull out, right? I heard a quote not too long ago, and it's an older quote, and I'm gonna get it totally wrong. But essentially, it was like when we see hurting around us, look for the people who are going to help. Like we can sit back and go, oh my gosh, things are horrible. Or we can see the people that are actually helping in the middle of the hurting. And we can focus on that. We can focus on the, wow, that's bad. And then the last one is this, embrace the new. Like there's a reason why the phrase, you can't teach an old dog new tricks is a thing. Because embracing new is so hard. But I think if we can embrace the new as we pivot, we're actually going to come out on the other side of this so much stronger.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's okay to not be okay, but it's not okay to stay there. Small steps lead to big wins. Search for the silver lining and embrace the new. That's my challenge this week. I think we can do it. I definitely went longer than I intended on. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wrap things up. I'm gonna tell you what are some things that you need to know next, and then we're gonna go from there. Sound good? Yep. Okay. So some of you guys, you've been asking about Motion 2020, and thanks COVID, it's gonna change. Pivot. So I'm not sure why I did that. Like, anyway, that's a thing. So here's what we're gonna do. Instead of meeting here at Cedarcrest and having one collective gathering. We're going to do multiple gatherings around our community. We're going to call them watch parties. And so if you want to host a watch party, hit me up. If you want to engage in a watch party, that's great. We're going to have registration for these watch parties opening up early this coming week. If you're like, you know what, I actually don't really want to be around other people, or my parents are saying, hey, I still need to pump the brakes and like not quite go around others. Cool. You can watch it from the privacy of your own home. We are going to bring motion to you. So be on the lookout for more info around that. It'll be Friday the 24th, Saturday the 25th, and there will be an optional leader piece on the 23rd. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we'll have stuff going on. And then that Sunday, the 26th, we are going to do, now, ready? Do it. There it is. We're going to do a pre-launch party. As long as things don't change and numbers don't continue to do this, we are going to hang out outside the student building, have ourselves a little pre-launch party because we're going to launch the fall off on August 2nd. For our pre-launch, we'll have some, socially distance approved games. All volunteers and like us, we'll be rocking masks so you can't see our beards. If you have a beard by then, that'd be incredible.
I'll wear one.
But that way you can come and hang out. If you want to wear a mask, do it.
Please.
If you want to come hang out, come. We want to see you. It has been far too long. So we're going to have a little pre-launch party, and then August 2nd is going to be the launch. And this, I genuinely think, will be the most dope thing we've done in a long time.
Woo, woo, woo.
And I don't mean like since COVID. I mean like in a long time. It's a thing that you do not want to miss. This fall is going to be incredible. And it kicks off August 2nd, again, unless numbers don't keep doing this. And we need to pivot. I did it again, but it's okay. Honestly, that's all I got. Actually, I got one more thing. I forgot. My bad. If you are sitting back and you're saying, you know what? I want to get more connected. Like, I want to get involved. I've been watching. I've been on the sidelines. I haven't yet gotten involved. Here's what I want you to do. Go ahead and text at CS-connect to 81010. It's in the comments there. Hit that up. We will get you plugged in somehow, some way. We will get you connected with a group. If you're sitting in the back and you're saying, you know what? I actually just want to know more about what's going on. Like I didn't even know there was this stuff going on. Like, where has this been all summer? Well, it's been here. Here's what I want you to do. Go ahead and text at CS-HS to 81010. And that will give you all the updates about what we're doing, how you can know about what is going on here before anybody else. I think that's it. Am I forgetting anything?
I think that's everything.
That's it.
All right. Well, that's all we got. Until next time. Okay. I got another question. Those of you that are still watching, here's my question. Should we bring another one of these before next Sunday? Should we do another YouTube gathering like this before next Sunday? Let me know. I'm waiting. Give me some thoughts. Tell me what you think. Somebody, anybody. Don't leave me hanging. Najmir, I know you're watching.
We will all stare.
Aiden, I know you're out there.
Cassidy's definitely.
Cassidy's there. Cassie's there. Courtney's out there.
Let's do it. Aiden has spoken.
Aiden said, let's do it. Does anybody want to reject that, or do they want to embrace it and say, let's do it? We got anything else? Maybe, possibly.
Just give a little arrow up.
Just
like
agree. Nothing. Apparently, Aiden, you're speaking on behalf of the majority. So Bailey says thumbs up. Okay, we got a guy and a girl that have said let's do it. So we will do it. I'll announce on Instagram tomorrow when the next YouTube gathering is, and Cassie says it as well. Great. So now we're just we're rolling. We're gonna do it. Okay, it's happening sometime this week. We'll let you know, and we'll just continue doing it from here on out. Because you know what? We miss you guys.
We do.
So,
we really do.
Yeah.
We're just stuck with each other right now. It's not fun. We want y'all. We miss you.
Please come back. Come back. All right. That's all I got. Peace.
See ya.
I'm gonna hold it until it ends.
That was